this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can strum through a song called What I've Done by Linkin. And we're going to end up cabling this on 3rd fret, but it starts out with this cool little piano riff actually where you can play open B, 2nd fret on the D, open B, 1st fret on the B, open B, 2nd on the D, open B, and then 2nd on the D. And that kind of repeats that O2, O1, O2, 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 O1, O2, O2, B, E, B, C, B, E, B, E, B, E, B, C, B, E, B, E. And then through that intro part, actually kind of around that piano lick comes the chords, and we kind of back up our chords through the intro with the E minor chord, and we play E minor. First finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the E minor, we'll be going to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger stays on the A string 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E string on the 2nd fret, and the third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the D major, we're going to be going to an A major chord. When we play A major, first finger goes to the D string on the 2nd fret, second finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, and third finger goes to the B string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And that's a lot of our intro and a lot of our verse too, and a lot of our chorus actually is kind of working that E minor, G, D, A. But a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And actually, if you kind of dig on this, you could work kind of like 8 downs on each chord, and actually that could be a really cool way to kind of make it really heavy. Kind of working that D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you could kind of take the flat of the right hand, and if you lay it down almost on top of the saddle, that's called right hand muting or palm muting. So you may want to kind of work that too, because especially through different parts of the song, that can be a very, very cool way to do it. But a lot of times with a song like this too, I like a really consistent strum pattern to kind of support my voice. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our intro. We'd have our E minor, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, G, down, up, G, down, up, down, A, down, up, down. We end up doing that 4 times, and then we kind of end up with kind of some waiting E minors before our verse. And then on our verse progression, we end up doing that E minor, G, D, A 2 times, and then we kind of end up on a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major, we're going to be going to a D major chord at the very end of our verse. So we tried our verse with our down, down, up, down, up. We have E minor, down, down, up, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, down, C, down, up, down, C, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, D, down, up, down. And then from there, then we'd be going into our chorus part, which is just that E minor, G, and then D and A progression. So kind of going back to that little piece of the intro. And then from there, then we end up repeating our verse part, and then we go into kind of a bridge chorus where we do our E minor and our G and our D and the A, and then we do the E minor and then a G, but then we go to D, and then there's this really cool little halving part where you do an A major to a G major to a C major, and then a D major. So at the very end, you may want to work just down ups or down ups on each of those. A down, down, G slash D, down, C, down, down, D, down, down, up. So we tried our strum pattern through our bridge chords. We have E minor, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, G, down, C, down, B, down, through that part. Now the weird part is to play along with Linkin Park, instead of starting on an E minor chord though, they're starting on a G minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 3rd fret, then now your E minor is really a G minor chord, your G major is really a B flat major chord, your D is really an F major, and your A major is really a C major chord. And when we get to it, the C major is really an E flat major through the song. So if we kind of take it from the very, very beginning, you may want to kind of kick it off with kind of that piano intro that we were kind of talking about at the very beginning. And people go, oh my gosh, it's what I've done. I love this song. This would be great. And then from there, you could kind of go into the strumming part. So we could do the E minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, G, down, up, D, down, up, A, down, up, or if you're digging on kind of those downs instead, kind of working the muting, that could be a very, very cool way to work it too. A, E minor, G, D, A, and then we end up on the kind of those waiting E minors at the very end of our intro before we start into our verse part. And so if we tried our verse with our down, down, up, we'd have E minor, down, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, A, down, up, down, E minor, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, C, down, up, C, down, down, D, down, down, D, down, and then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus. So we kept that going through our chorus. We'd have E minor, down, down, G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, down, E minor, down, down, G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, down, and then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. Now, one other thing I would think about adding to this song though is bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down, down, up, you could throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the E minor, you'd have the low E string for your bass. On the G, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the D, you'd have the D string for the bass. On the A, you'd have the A string for your bass. And on the C, you'd have the A string for your bass. Down, up, and actually on that bridge chorus, there's one part on that G chord where you may want to use the A string for the bass. And that's something called G slash B. So it's a G chord but with a B in the bass. So if we tried our next verse with a bass down, up, we'd have E minor, the bass down, down, G, low E bass down, down, B with the D bass down, down, A with an A bass down, down, E minor, low E bass down, down, G, low E bass down, down, B with the D bass down, down, A with an A bass down, down, C with an A bass down, down, C with an A bass down, down, D with the D bass down, down, B with the D bass down, and then from there we'd be going into our bridge chords. And on those halving parts, actually, we could kind of work it as a bass down, up, and on that spot, actually, you could work kind of the A with an A bass, down, up, G slash B with an A bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, up, D with a D bass, down, up, and kind of get that walking part in. So A with an A bass, down, up, G slash B with an A bass, down, up, C with an A bass, down, up, D with a D bass for that push at the end. So we tried it that way. We'd have E minor bass down, down, G with low E bass, down, up, down, D with the D bass, down, up, down, A with an A bass, down, down, E minor low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, D with a D bass, down, down, A with an A bass, down, go into our bridge chorus kind of the second time through, although the feel almost changes to kind of a down and then a down, down. So kind of long down, 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 long down, 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 long down, down, down. And if you're kind of digging on that, when we get to the halving parts, you could do just a down, down up on each chord. So you'd have A with down, down, G down, down, C down, down, B down, down, just like where we were working with the 8th note. So yeah, well, so if we tried it that way, we'd have E minor, down, down, G down, 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 B down, 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 A down, 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 E minor, down, down, G down, 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 B down, 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 A, down, G, C, D. Or if you're digging on the basses, you could throw in a bass for that first down and have E minor bass, down, down, G with the B bass, down, down, B with the D bass, down, down, B with the A bass, down, down, E minor with the bass, down, down, G with the bass, down, down, B with the D bass, down, down, B with the A bass, down, G slash B, C, D. And then from there, then we'd be going back into our chorus part. So we'd have the E minor, G, D, A, E minor, G, D, A, and then we kind of have a waiting A, and we go right back into our progression. E minor, G, D, A, E minor, G, D, A, E minor. But that's the basics of how you can strum through What I've Done by Linkin Park. So good luck!